God. Come on, something. Can something go right today? Graphic novel? What even is this? This is Phoenix Online Studios. Just the worst name. Just the acronym. But what even is this? Should I even click this? I want to know what this is. Okay. Interesting. I guess we'll go back. Alright. So I'm sure what'll happen. Same as when I played the original game, which is I won't get the top score because I don't know all the things. I never got the top score. I played a couple, like 2 or 3 times. So I know the game, but I don't know how to get the top score. Because I didn't want... Because I never looked anything up, right? Yeah, I have to look up, like, okay, what did I miss? Where's, like, the, you know, few things I didn't get? I didn't want to look anything up, though. So between not looking things up and perfect knowledge of the game, yeah, you're probably in the minority there. But yeah, I've played through the second one once. I would enjoy playing that one again. Because I only played through it once. I remember generally some things, but I'd have to resolve that game. And then never played the third one. It's past your bedtime, Merkleby. Go to bed. That actually wasn't it. There was another thing. That was not the fix. There was actually a thing I needed to do. I bet the reboot will help with performance. At least that's the way it was with Gray Matter. But yeah, it would have run.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel's a lout. I mean, he's out. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye. Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw with your karma.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo it is.
You mean your reader? She lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your bed stays in your bed as far as I'm concerned. I have messages for you when you want them.
Okay, so try and get the maximum score. Oh, don't dangle that in front of me. Okay. Maybe I will need the space bar to get that. I don't know. Oh, we have teleporting. I don't know if I want that. Okay, so I can... Okay, yeah, because in the old version you had to walk outside, which I guess this still probably has that.
Cute gargoyle, eh? Life is too short to talk to ugly statues.
You never know it by the women you date.
The gargoyle has no function but sheer ugliness. Not unlike... Oh, never mind.
I kind of remember in the original the option to disable the narrator and just reading the text. I thought that was a nice option. I don't know. Because I thought that the narrator... It's obviously a counter to have, you know, the old voodoo lady. Which I guess is fine, but... I guess I didn't care for I wanted a narrator to be more neutral, and this narrator, like, having a personality came off as strange to me, I thought. But I'll leave it on for now. I don't know if it even has an option to turn it off. I'll make up my mind later.
The box has Gabriel's name on it, written in his grandmother's handwriting. Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top. The box has Gabriel.
I can go through the rest of that stuff some other time.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
Maybe that too.
Times dated June 18th, 1993. The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
I remember reading the newspaper every day.
Times dated June. Potential.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say that like right at the beginning, just like how yeah, I'll just say yes. Like the weird events happening everywhere to the clash of complex characters and all their flaws.
Handsome, isn't he?
Knight. Gabriel Knight. In case someone wants to know. You've already got me, you lucky devil. Don't get personal.
Gabriel isn't the artist his father was. He can sketch specific things, but isn't inspired to just draw for the fun of it. The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't need to carry that around. Blessed caffeine.
Good coffee. Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless. Gracie's resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied.
I'm glad you guys are speaking up about that now. I made sure to update my channel info to say that, because I know I screw that up all the time. But yeah, the issue is also about balancing. If you're talking about one or the other, or one or the other, or both, meaning my voice or the game.
I practically own stock in these guys. You can't take 2 steps down Bourbon Street without ending up with a strand of beads.
Okay, that's good to hear.
The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is. Not so lucky for the rabbit, was it? Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
Yeah, see, that's clean.
I'm going to take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
I always had a thing for St. George, the one who slew a dragon. No, it's probably bigger than this little guy, though. That's from Gran. She likes to think it means someone's watching over me. I'm not so sure about that, but I don't have a heart to get rid of it.
Where's my damn notes?
I forget where that came from, but seems like a nice place to visit. Just a few self-help books. That one on top was a joke gift from Mosley. I don't use hairspray. Nope, not me. Fun times. Local interest piece on the store. It didn't garner the sympathy sales I was hoping for. Someone left those here after Mardi Gras. My spare motorcycle gloves. Someone left those here after Mardi Gras.
The windows of St. George's Books overlooked Bourbon Street. The old desk is one Gabriel picked up near a dumpster. Not too shabby, huh? But okay, maybe it is. Gabriel looks at the cash register, checking for cobwebs.
It seems like the
Gabriel
open command would
opens
be
the
the thing
cash
for that,
register
but
to examine the take. Or in the case of St. George's Books, the mistake. The cash register contains about $20 in small bills and change. It's a $20 gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
what brand? Real Ale? I think it's a local thing.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out. Gabriel, that's all the change I have. Touch it and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
$20. Which I guess was worth more in 93. Be worth about, I don't know, $45 now. Just trying to use the double every 18 years rule.
Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather. Grace's coat is a simple but classic trench coat. Gabriel hates people with good taste.
Leave my coat alone, Gabriel.
The chandelier is original. Gabriel finds it charming. All right, all right. He can't afford to replace it. The ladder provides access to the uppermost shelves of the bookcase.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
Oh, he doesn't actually climb it. He climbs it in the old one.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Mittag means midday, noon.
Gabriel leafs.
Draken means dragons. I wonder if Mosley would know he was being insulted if I called him Draken Breath.
Gabriel leafs.
Draken means
Kind of a
Gabriel leafs
kind of a
through
math puzzle, like
German-English dictionary.
given a certain number.
Nicely means a journey. I wonder if I'll ever use this stuff.
Like they have a certain number, a fixed number of recordings, and it's like you're gonna try with replacement every time to draw a recording out of it, and like given how many recordings they have, how many tries do you expect to have to make to find them all? Or the reverse question, given how many you've seen after a certain number of tries, what's the probability that it's comprehensive?
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Draken means
A book of German poetry that once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather. Gabriel has always found it strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf. Die Seele wühlen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one sick puppy.
It's a book about the world of snakes.
Hey, that's interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
I remember those two in the old one, so those weren't the points I was missing.
3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Nope, no safe full of money back there.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing. Like I haven't tried. Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
What do you know about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
Already? Alright. Let's hear it. In this room, you already know I'm missing a point? You mean like from my old days or right now?
What do
I've told you all I know. Sorry I can't be more help.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the papers, same as you.
What do you know?
You won't get far questioning me about it, Sherlock.
Just keep picking it until it goes away.
Did you find any good voodoo resources for me?
The best in the city are supposedly the Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in the French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
What can you tell me about Narlins?
I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
What else can you tell me about Narlins?
You're the native. Don't ask me.
Do you have messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What did he want?
He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, and that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Let me guess. This has to do with the voodoo murders, right? Some kind of inside police information? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new book?
Maybe. A writer has a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character's a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough, thanks.
Do you have messages for me?
You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter. He was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent. Maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany? Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great. We had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry, I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
And she sent over that box on the table for you.
Do you have messages for me?
Dana called and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Toss 'em.
Okie dokie. Well, that's all the messages for now.
Do you have...
I've given everything to you.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books. And it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
What do you do after work?
I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Oh, I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me.
No, it doesn't. It does not work for you.
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. Soon as I get it, I'll let you know, okay?
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Just tell me.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it. I thought spending a few months here would clear my head.
Just.
I've been studying Tai Chi for 10 years. It's a very spiritual discipline. I'm sure discipline of any sort isn't something that would appeal to you, Gabriel.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
I don't know if that should always be the way to exit that menu.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Done anything interesting lately?
By your definition? No. I prefer it that way.
Keep 'em busy?
Not really. If you need any research done, let me know.
Seen any good movies?
I saw a great documentary last night on pyramid excavations.
You mean small, dark places that haven't been touched in centuries? Sounds right up your alley.
Well, it did help me gain a better understanding of your mind.
Did I ever tell you that you're actually quite attractive?
Be still, my heart.
Had any customers lately?
No, but I'm sure you have.
You know, you really should get out more.
But then who'd take care of St. George's?
Me?
Exactly.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I can't think of anything.
Grace keeps her art supplies here. Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints. Grace likes a little banker's lamp. She has the soul of an accountant. Gabriel plans to turn the balcony into a schmaltzy cafe if he ever gets the cash. The balcony floor needs work and is unsafe.
It's interesting. The counter is not an available action anymore.
Gabriel can't see any way to pick that up.
What?
The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction. only way to use the coat rack is by putting a coat on it. Well, there may be other ways, but it's a bit heavy to lug into the bedroom. The welcome mat is well worn. Unfortunately, that's only because Gabriel picked it up second-hand, not because of the stampede of customers. There could be a secret passage under the doormat, but we didn't have time. It's an ashtray. Gabriel would rather use the phone in his studio for privacy.
Look at this again.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Besessen means possessed. That's handy to know.
Gabriel leaves.
Besessen.
Gabriel.
Spiel means game. Interesting.
Gabriel.
Mittag means
Gabriel.
dry means 3.
Gabriel.
Drachen means dragon.
Gabriel.
Spiel.
Gabriel.
Himmel means heaven. Huh.
Gabriel.
Reise means a journey. I wonder if I'll ever use this stuff.
Gabriel leaves.
Besessen.
Gabriel.
Drachen means
Gabriel leaves.
Himmel means
Gabriel.
Drachen means Dry Drachen. Feuerrigen Atoms. Gespaltene Sonne. Genießen.
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil. The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused. The tweezers from the bookshop are an old stainless steel pair that Gabriel had forever. The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid jade handle, an heirloom from Gabriel's grandfather. Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
I know that one was mandatory, actually.
The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid jade handle.
I don't think I have to do anything in here right now.
The carpet was grand. She gave it to Gabriel to cheer the place up. It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual.
It's no use. I can't sleep. Let sleeping lions lie. I got that cheap at a garage sale. Always had a thing for lions.
Like a Gatorade bottle there.
The wastebasket overflows with crumpled pages of mediocre glory.
If I threw those pages away, they weren't worth reading.
Gabriel's desk has been gathering dust since he wrote his last novel. Gabriel's mini stereo isn't exactly high fidelity. Then again, neither is he.
Let's change the music. Why not?
The Trio Grandams will hold their annual Gardenia Festival in Tea this coming Tuesday at the Sons of Burgundy Hall. Admission is free.
I want you to take hold of your prayer clothes. Better yet, take hold of your radio and let's do a miracle. But first, I want to talk about doing what's right. Those of you who are out there listening to these radio waves of comfort, you know what I'm talking about. Every day, this program reaches out into the darkness and pulls lost souls from the grasp of the devil himself. Oh, but now I don't have to tell you that the Lord's work does not come cheap, my friend. So I want you to get up right now. Take out an envelope, fill it with whatever you can, and send it today. We both know that doing what's right. I ask you, my friend, have you done your share today? Or are you being carried by those dedicated souls who support this ministry with their generous gifts and offerings? Remember, my friends, faith that costs nothing does nothing. Simply send your gifts of faith to Reverend Bob, and your name will be blessed. Hallelujah! That's it for this week, friends. Enjoy the wonderful, wonderful music, and may God watch over you.
Do you have men problems? Someone put a hex on you? Call Sister Cross. Through the power of love and the Lord Jesus Christ, she can fix what's ailing you. You're listening to KLEB in Nolens, where we play the best music 24 hours a day. The Trio Grandams will hold their annual Gardenia Festival in Tea this coming Tuesday at the Sons of Burgundy Hall. Admission is free.
I want you to take hold of your prayer clothes. Better yet, take hold.
That's it? I thought we could play music in here.
Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk. Gabriel doesn't feel like reading right now. An office chair waits for Gabriel to sit down and write something. If Gabriel sat down, he might actually have to write something. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I feel guilty? Nah.
The typewriter is too heavy to lug around.
Can't. Writer's block.
Gabriel likes subdued lighting in his studio.
I'll just leave it on. My bathroom. I've got to get around to cleaning up in there. I don't need to, thanks.
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products.
Yeah, hair gel or something. I don't need it right now, I think, if I remember.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Women.
The closet is loaded with white t-shirts. There's one black button-down for those fancy occasions.
I might be able to use this black shirt.
An abundance of white t-shirts.
All my clothes look the same, so why change them?
A poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans. The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks. The phone is cheap, but functional.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording.
Wait, why is that? That's a bug. Stop it. Turn that off.
That's right. Those of you who are out there listening to these radio waves of comfort,
There's a flashlight on the dresser. The building's wiring leaves a lot to be desired.
I might need a flashlight.
I think I did
The
this
dresser
already.
holds a meager supply. Bills from last Christmas gathered dust on the floor. Gabriel couldn't pay those bills when they were due, and he can't pay them now.
All right.
I'm going out.
Don't hurry back on my account.
A bike, just like gray matter. Your character had a bike. Think about where I want to go first. Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering if I want to go. I want to just go exploring, but at the same time, I guess I want all the missing points. Damn it. Well, I could go. See, these are like nothing. These are the places that now appear on the map because of what Grace told us. Alright, Night Retro.
The Dixieland drugstore is closed until tomorrow morning.
That makes that simple. I don't remember. That wasn't a screen outside before, was there? They must have changed the puzzle or something.
That window leads to Mosley's office.
If Gabriel wants to talk to Mosley, he can go in through the front door.
I should add Mosley to the hat.
It's another municipal building, but not one Gabriel has any interest in.
Night. Gabriel.
Interesting. They might have a different. They might have changed one of the puzzles.
That's Mosley's office. The front windows have iron half-grills on them, as if anyone would try to break into a police station. The half-grills prevent Gabriel from opening these windows. Besides, someone would see him trying.
So he's gonna go through the alleyway, I guess.
The police station is in a classic French Quarter building. The police station is in a... Those motorcycles belong to the precinct. They're not nearly as cool as Gabriel's bike.
Yeah, but everyone would get out of your way.
Gabriel has his own bike. portrait of the Narlands chief of police, a fine, upstanding citizen. In other words, nothing like Gabriel.
Gabriel's not a criminal, is he?
Interesting design for a trash can. Must have been on sale at Cops R Us. It's not going to look any better somewhere else. Gabriel is standing in the lobby of his friend Mosley's precinct. It smells like a cross between a hospital and a brewery. A uniformed officer of the NOPD.
Hey,
Hey. Hey.
A swinging door connects the lobby and office areas.
No one goes back there until I say so, mister.
oh, sorry.
The bulletin board is littered with everything from wanted posters to flyers. There's a photocopy machine in the office area.
She's not bad,
She probably wouldn't cooperate.
but I wouldn't mind trying.
Gabriel can't do that from the front lobby. That camera looks professional. Gabriel can't do that from the front lobby. The desk sergeant looks like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion the consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good Southern cooking.
That's one of those descriptions that probably would fit better being read by somebody else. Like me. They should have made him fatter. They absolutely should have made him fatter.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
He's got a little bit, I guess. Boring question.
What can you tell me about Narlands?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in Narlands would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
Oh, he got demoted.
What can you tell?
Best food in the world. You can get it right here in Narlands. Muffaletta sandwiches. Beignets, good Cajun coffee. Yup, a man can die happy in this city.
It's practically guaranteed. What do you know about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
They have none. What's wrong with my eye right now?
What can you tell?
Better
Hey,
stop
buddy,
acting that
do I look
punk.
like the kind of lowlife that'd betray my sacred oath to this department?
I don't know. What would that kind of lowlife look like?
Like hamburger meat if I got a hold of them. Kinda like what you're gonna look like in about 5 seconds.
Okay, okay. Sorry I asked. I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you, all right. As soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. sorry.
I'm here to...
I told you, he's not here.
I'm here to see...
I told you.
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Come on, you can tell me where the crime scene is.
Look, I know the paper's got everybody stirred up about these killings, but that don't make it public information. Back off.
So this is a new voodoo murder then?
Hey, I didn't say that. You'll read all about it in the papers tomorrow. I'm sure.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant, Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. Tell...
You see that front door?
Yeah?
Well, I watch people come in. See this book?
Yeah?
Well, I write people's names in it, see? People that bother me. Want me to put your name in this book?
Oh, I think not.
That's what I thought.
They're still white. See, these are gray. Like there's nothing more gonna happen here.
Tell me about yourself.
I hate people who ask stupid questions.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so, huh? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
Kinda quiet in here today.
Summer's like that. Too muggy to mug, too hot to heft.
How clever.
It's a gift.
So, what's new around the old police station?
Well, we're now allowed to shoot chatty pedestrians on sight.
That sounds convenient.
I like it.
Excuse me, Officer Frick?
Whatever it is, no. Now get out of here before I have you arrested for disturbing the peace.
Still more.
So, anything interesting happening around here?
Look, I've got a job to do. Chat with someone else, huh? Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
The envelope from Mosley is a plain manila one. It feels pretty light. Gabriel got the flashlight free in the mail when he ordered a magazine subscription. It works, though, at the moment. It's a black shirt. The jar contains frou-frou hair gel. The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitiful.
Right.
The label on the hair gel jar talks about mysterious Hawaiian roots and ancient Oriental secrets. The copy is almost as believable as Gabriel's novels. Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs. The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then. One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim. The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the...
Why do we need this? I don't remember if we need this. Can I go without closing the entire inventory window?
One Hundreds of photos from Mosley is an official Voodoo Murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's a police academy graduation photo. What of it?
Just checking.
He doesn't like it if you show him this.
Does this mean anything to you?
Hey, where'd you get that?
Nowhere.
Well, you shouldn't have that. Put it away before I decide to keep it.
Yes, sir.
That doesn't work that way.
Really? Just give us. Should give a. It should. The game should tell us Gabriel's opinion of that.
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office.
Alright, so let's look at this again. So you got the feathers. And obviously this thing going on. Okay. Guess we'll go here. I feel like
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying closed.
thought
The
there was
hours
definitely
list that they
something
will
we did
open
here day
again
one.
tomorrow.
Guess not. Yeah, the Napoleon House. Why isn't that here? Something else is off here because I thought I could go to Grandma's.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Nope. You already got that message.
See you later.
See ya.
Buff dude.
People seem to be enjoying the park, despite the lack of sunshine.
Homicide team, please attending.
A police officer is either off duty or patrolling the park, or both.
Good day, officer.
Yeah, you too. Keep
You
moving.
white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Is the homicide team please attending?
There's a police band radio on that bike.
Gabriel prefers his own bike. Besides, even Mosley couldn't get him out of that one. People seem to be enjoying.
Coroner requests assistance.
I would if I had enough time to do it properly.
You
Nice
white-faced
flowers.
geek, you want to eat
Not
my
that a real
fist?
man would notice something like that.
What?
Nice flowers. Not that a real...
People seem.
He's not my type. I don't need any flowers. They'd probably just get crushed on my bike anyway.
A wrought iron fence surrounds the Jackson statue. Gabriel can't bend the bars. He's too big to fit through them. And ooh, those spikes on top look sharp.
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
A Cajun band, inventive as always with their instruments, is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be. It's one of those mimes. Oh boy. Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
Nice flowers.
Oops. Eh, whatever.
At least the cherub is an aesthetic way of asking for donations. Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now. Rows of pews line each side of Denave's aisle. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area. Flags of the world are displayed from the upper story, a promotion of universal harmony, no doubt. Curtain confessionals are a subtle, old-fashioned presence on the left of the nave. Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait. Someone is in that confessional.
Again, this is a little different from what I remember.
Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond. A lone drummer beats out a haunting rhythm on a large African drum.
Ramta Boba Taramba. I think that was the Shivers code.
That jazz band is pretty good.
You
Of
white-faced
course,
geek, you wanna
most
eat my
jazz
fist?
bands in New Orleans are. The band isn't paying any attention. A bronze statue of Andrew Jackson marks the center of Jackson Square.
Hey, bro. Nice horse.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
You white-faced geek, you wanna eat my fist?
This isn't gonna work. Is he stuck? What's going on? Okay, so I know what the answer is. It makes sense. Because the mime will follow you if you get too close.
Thanks, Gabe.
Coroner requests assistance to...
No! See, if the others come too close, then he gets distracted. He starts following them around.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
No, you leave my my mime alone, bitch. Oh, it's so laggy. It's gonna This is probably really hard in this version because everybody's
You white-faced
so
geek, you wanna eat my
slow.
fist?
See, by the time he comes back to the spot, the woman's here now. Oh my god. He won't move. He might.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
Seems impossible because he always goes back to the opposite corner. And they're going around in like opposite ways too, so you're always going to encounter him. mean, can I go like way up here? Please at least don't follow the band. He does!
We're gonna need an ambulance.
Say what?
I don't know if we can go this way at all in that band there.
Anyone seen Joe?
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister, you want some of this? Why, you little...
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 91, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times. Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club? South, Lakeside Drive, north of the Piedmont Pier, south of the Country Club. Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Well, I
Everyone's
never.
having trouble.
Leave me alone, you man.
The coffee this morning. It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. I got it, Molly. Thank God. Have a good one, 91.
Interesting.
Hey, you, get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Remember this being a thing before? Huh. So you can't go to your grandma's? Is that just not a thing? Just like Napoleon House isn't a thing? They just like tracking
The
stuff?
sign says the Overlook's closed for repairs until June 21st.
Huh. I'm pretty sure in the original game you could go there in the first day. This game's really kind of stripping down what you can do. wanna what? I thought it was really early on that everything, like that place was there the whole game, but you only did anything meaningful day 1, maybe day 2. I hate to advance the game without getting all the points. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can let you see it. For the book. But don't tell anyone, huh? Definitely another voodoo murder. Same MO and no freaking clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
Oh, that's disgusting. Isn't this a rather public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're freaking ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports of nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about.
I see. Thank you, Detective. And good day, gentlemen.
I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly at Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir.
Well, let's get the meat wagon moving then. Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. If you want to talk, I'll be at the station tomorrow.
Thanks.
We've about wrapped everything up, sir. Or whatever the hell the line was. The voice itself is so raspy, it just caught me off guard.
Lakeshore Drive runs around the entire lake. This is a particularly lonely stretch, but it's still a public road. Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. Lake Pontchartrain is scenic, but you really wouldn't want to swim in it. The banks of Lake Pontchartrain are rich with clay deposits.
What's going on? Oh, my cat's yapping.
I'll take some of this clay with me. Looks like there was something here. I should take a closer look.
shoe prints.
The marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern. Something small and iridescent is barely visible in the sand.
I can't even see what I'm trying to pick up. I need a better look.
Gabriel is carrying a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. It looks like a scale of some sort. The scale is too delicate to pick up by hand. Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small, iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind. Ugh, that's a lot of blood. No, I've got no way to take that with me, and I don't want to.
There's a pattern to the lines in the sand, but only one small area is clearly defined. Gabriel can't take the lines without some help.
Let me try to copy this down.
Okay, so
The partial pattern from the crime scene intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean? Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. Gabriel is on the sand and clay shores of Lake Pontchartrain, at a site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are. Gabriel can't see. Gabriel is...
Why can you use an item with that? It's weird. I guess you can use an item with a lot of things. Can I get? Is it specific to the? Does it work like it should? I can say day one. What do I call it? If I can. What do you want, cat? You're bothering me.
Hey, Grace, here I am.
Oh boy, party time.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Actually, hold on. Well, okay.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Very funny. I mean real snakes, you know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind, and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks.
I'm gonna show her some of this stuff I'm carrying around. Let's show her this. Check this out.
You want to see something really cool?
Oh, that's disgusting. That's really horrible.
I know, great, isn't it?
God, somebody ought to lock you up.
I'm gonna just show her this photo. It's all funny.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's your friend Mosley. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Which of those two is funnier? I think this one has a slight edge, actually.
That doesn't work that way. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't work.
Oh, this is suddenly very disappointing.
That doesn't...
Alright, fine.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you can get an address.
Mm-hmm. The murders, right. I'll see what I can find out. Well, it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gabriel. And try not to dream, okay? good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen. So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hanged guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is?
Hey, far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's the Garden District. Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I have ever seen. Ouch.
Ugh, men.
I guess I'll save it again. I think that's it for me tonight. It's 3:20 in the morning, so kind of a weird streaming session because it was split between, I guess, 3 things. Finishing up tail end of a game, mightily struggling setting up another, and then barely starting a third. Hey buddy, it's time for us to go to bed. So, good night to everyone out there, and I'll see you guys next time.